I came in the world crying and fussing. Nigga, we ain't have nothing. Every ghetto, I know the same. We tryna make a little change. Preacher man come around talking. I don't wanna hear you keep walking.
Don't be afraid to venture over the bridge. I'm Pharaoh, in every borough, my name be ringing.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
What up, y'all? Soul the American Dream. Right now, you rocking the This Is 50.
Yo, what's good? It's DJ Thorough, a.k.a. Thorough Zano, the bridge to the streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. Like always, all my guests are special. I got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
My name's Soul the American Dream. I'm from Passaic, New Jersey. I mean, I've been doing music for a while now. I'm 22. You know, dropped a couple projects. Been on This Is 50, the website. Now we here for an interview rocking with my man, DJ Thorough, right?
Hey, let me tell you, let me just say this. I interview a lot of people. Some people are dickheads. Some people are okay. But this guy here is so respectable, man. I say, you know what? Bring your whole family up. Bring the whole family. Call your mom, tell her to come up. Cousins, granddad from South Carolina. Tell them to come up too. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Nah, absolutely,
right.
absolutely.
So coming out of New Jersey,
Yeah.
growing up in New Jersey, how did you get into hip hop? When were you first exposed to hip hop?
Well, my pops, he had all the CDs, like, it taking me back. And I mean, I'm not even saying this just to say this, but growing up, many of my influences was like dudes from Queens. So like you could say Nas, you could say 50, you know?
Okay.
And the reason why I say 50, my dad, before 50 even came out with Give It Is That Trying, my dad had the mixtape days, you get what I mean? When him, Banks, and Yayo was running around.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he also had the Guess Who's Back, 50. And I also love one of my favorite ones that just never gets the time of day, Power of the Dollar.
Power of the Dollar.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not just saying, you know, casual fans would just say, Give It Is That Trying, you understand? But it also taught me because develop, you know what I mean? So that's what really helped me be who I am today.
Right.
At that age, because when I was like around, what, 7 years old, when I found all that from my pops, you know, and it was just inspiring. I mean, I knew what I wanted to be, because when that movie came out, what, 03? 03? I was in 3rd grade.
Right.
You know, so that really inspired me, and I knew what I wanted to be since that time, you know?
Are you Muslim by any chance?
Nah.
Because it's cadence, the way you carry yourself, I can tell somebody raised you with some sense. Like,
nah, it's just, I was raised around my whole life around street dudes.
Okay.
Know what I mean? And
So you're a gangster and a gentleman.
you could say
I get it.
You could say that. And I mean, it's also, to make it in this game, you gotta stay disciplined and stay in focus and keep the right people around you. Because sometimes people around 22, they're already wilding, you know, and they don't learn until they're 28, 30. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make this million, feed the family, give back to the kids in this community early, you know what I'm saying? So they could have somebody to look up to or something like that, you understand? They could have dreams and believe in themselves, you know, because where I'm from, it's either at 13, kids start gangbanging, you know what I'm saying? Even younger than that, you know? So I'm just trying to give them a lane they could do something, believe in themselves, whether it's football, basketball, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? As long as you stay disciplined and keep good people around you, that's going to keep you stable, you're going to head somewhere good in life.
Let's talk about your music. What are you here to promote today?
I actually just dropped a recent project, Love Lost Its Soul.
Okay. Love Lost Its Soul.
Love Lost Its Soul on Valentine's Day. Okay. But that was just something I threw out. Other than that, we're working on my next project, House of Blues. Okay. You know, but prior to that, before Love Lost Its Soul, I dropped in August NWA the soundtrack, and I dropped early January No More Favors last year. So prior to me working on this project, I dropped 3 new projects. You know, and just consistently working. You know, I started my own little record label and team like Corner of the World. Corner of the World. Okay. Yeah, inspired by my grandfather. He had a bar on the corner downtown where we from. He had and the bar was called Corner of the World.
Right. You know, what part of Jersey are you from again?
Passaic.
Passaic.
Yeah.
Who famous came out of there?
Well, Rashid Chappelle. I don't know if you heard of him. Right. Rashid signed the Grammy-nominated producer Kenny Dope.
Right.
No, so
is that how? Because Jersey's so confusing.
Yeah.
You got Newark, you got Inglewood,
you got Patterson.
Yeah,
Elizabeth, and then you got Passaic.
Where is Passaic in that?
Passaic is right between Patterson, like it's right next to Patterson. I mean,
between
it's just it's a small town, you know what I'm saying? Not too many, but it's known for a lot of things. Because back in the day, a lot of dudes used to come down to Passaic. I mean, we used to have, they said they used to have these little summer concerts that was almost like Summer Jam, where Wu-Tang and everybody used to come back in the day. My pops used to tell me and whatnot. But other than that, you know what I mean? Hopefully, you have so much talent, you get what I mean? But it's like nobody moving in the right direction.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's so hard because you don't believe somebody where we from can make it out.
Right.
I mean, like I said, it takes you having a stable mind and being disciplined,
right,
and having focused people around you that just want the same goal as you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you could be the example. You're on This Is 50 right now.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely,
So
absolutely.
everybody that's seeing this from where you're from, they can know that it's possible if you get out and apply yourself.
Yeah.
And be respectful.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot from this guy.
Yeah, and also you gotta be willing to take criticism too.
Right.
I mean, because some people want to criticize you because you need development. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nothing's gonna happen overnight. Right. I've been doing this for a minute. My first mixtape I dropped when I was 15.
Okay.
I'm 22 now, still developing, still getting more of a fan base. You understand? And nothing gonna stop me. You know.
All right. If I had to describe your music, how would you describe your music?
Well,
what kind of style you got?
Well, you can actually, it's more for you to judge yourself. A lot of people, a lot of the older people.
Well, let me help you. I mean to cut you off. You're a storyteller. You rap about street life.
Yeah.
You do poetry.
Well, when it comes to storytelling is more about the life you grew up in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you can actually say storytelling and street life come together, you know? Because I'm speaking about my story, I'm speaking about other people's story, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it really comes off of.
And this whole marquee, the soul was the American dream, right?
Yeah, well, speaking of soul, like my name, everybody got a soul, everybody got their own story, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you could tell me something right now, and then later on, you hear like, oh wow, I said this to this kid, he remember, he took it to the heart. Yeah, because you got your own personal stories, how you grew up and how you grew up in the game. So that's how I come upon the soul part, you know, and the American dream. Which hustler don't want the American dream? Okay. Everybody a hustler, from a mother going to work 9 to 5, dudes in the streets doing what they gotta do to make the money, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So who don't want the American dream to provide for their family, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that came upon.
All right, speaking about the American dream.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it's every kid's dream to come up here on This Is 50.
Absolutely, absolutely.
There's a 4-year-old right now going, I want to come on This Is 50.com.
Yeah.
With that being said, I have this segment on my show, right? It's called On the Spot.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Nah.
Damn, you don't know what that means. That's not good.
Talk to me.
If you watch me, then you should know what that means. That means you're on the spot. It's thisis50.com. We need to hear some bars. Let's go.
What more can I say? Thinking about my grandmother, I sit back and pray. Thinking when she passed away, I still remember that day. These are thoughts from the coffin I won't cast away. Damn. In the living room talking to my father and mother. 6 years ago, remember that summer? The depression kicked in, I don't know what to do. No homework, I never studied, give a fuck about school, still. Be all I can be. 21, I went farther than the teacher could teach. And I'm stubborn like my father, so you cannot reach. Either that I start rapping or I go to the streets. But I can't, everybody know my family, so I can't sell drugs. Always had a girlfriend, but I never felt love. Everybody had a situation when they gave up. Say life is a game, well I had to lace up. And that's close to the heart. I don't know where to end, but I know when to start. Still remember when we almost got shot in the park. When you swimming in the ocean, gotta watch for the sharks. But that only made me tougher. That only made me wiser. An angel like a drive-by, you know they right beside you. But if you hit my brother, guarantee that I'm a riser. When you speak the truth, notice they gonna get their lies up. I'm the quiet dog that's hungry, so I might just bite. Banger calling up my phone, still remember that night. Never came with a gun, but I came with a knife. Blood clots, grandma lungs, man, she fought for her life. The love and memories you gonna choose? I always told myself that I can't lose. The love and memories, what you gonna do? I put this in a pot, this is soul food.
Okay. Nice. You deep, brother.
Yeah.
You strike me as like, how you call it? Maybe like a Kendrick Lamar. You listen to Common Sense?
Yeah.
I kind of like that's the vibe I'm getting from you, like just the way you know your speech patterns and what you talking about,
word.
or whatever. That was like some real shit or whatever.
Thank you.
You got like a SoundCloud because you shout out all these mixtapes you put out and projects. You gotta let everybody know where they can go get that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You can find me on SoundCloud, Soul the American Dream, Instagram, Soul the American Dream, Twitter. You can put Soul and J _, but you also can find me Soul the American Dream. You understand? And prior to all these mixtapes, like, once again, we've been on This Is 50, the website, thousands of times. Like, they promoted No More Favors. They promoted NWA, the soundtrack. They promoted Hate Me Now. Video I dropped off my NWA, the soundtrack. Promoted my Bishop video. I also was on Hip Hop Weekly, World Star Hip Hop. You understand? I've been on multiple blogs, hip hop since 1987, you know, so...
None of that matters. It's all about this.
Absolutely. You know, but I'm just saying, like, it's a pleasure just being up here, you know, just watching it for so many years, being on the website and seeing these people like, damn, imagine I could just meet these people one time, you know what I mean? And just, as long as, this is what I want to get to people too, as long as they know your name, and they don't have to put you in a business, but as long as they know your name, they see you, that's the best opportunity. You get what I mean?
Right.
So this is the first, let's say this is the first time we met. Every time I see you, I'm like, oh, that's my man. You get what I mean? So it's like a pleasure, you know what I mean, meeting new people. You know what I mean? Definitely in the building. My man's right here.
That's my man, Jeremy.
Jeremy,
the man right there.
Yeah, word up. Jeremy, shout out to Jeremy. But like, I got a bond with him now. You get what I mean?
Right.
So like, if I see him somewhere, I'll be like, oh, I remember him. Yeah, we connected somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Costs money to talk to him though. You gotta talk to me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So, but that's ill though. I mean, the whole platform of this for upcoming artists. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you'll run into actually too, you know what I mean? And it's not just somebody doing something for you, it's like taking the knowledge from somebody that's giving it to you feel me?
Well, that's what I try to do. I try to provide a platform for up and coming artists because not too many websites or platforms provide opportunity. Yeah. You know, like I try to do.
Yeah.
So that's my contribution to hip hop and up and coming artists. You know,
that's ill.
I've helped a lot of people out in the beginning of their career.
I know about you though. Yeah. I know about you because I've been listening to Cassidy's State now.
You know what's going on. Yeah. So I don't gotta go. I don't gotta go into too long. My whole objective is to help people because I know what it feels like not to get help. And you can be missing out on a lot of good talent. Like I said, a lot of people come up here and they be out of here next thing you know. You're like, oh shit, he was just up here. Yeah. And it helps. So with that being said, man, it's DJ Thorough, Soul the American Dream. This is 50.com. When you see us, one knee us. Pay respects. We out. Thanks for coming through, bro.
No doubt, family. Right? Thank you.
Those